In the heart of Kenya, beneath the vast, stretching skies, the story of Nia and Lekan continues to unfold against a backdrop of rising tribal tensions. Video 2, Rising Conflicts, delves deeper into the complexities of their forbidden love amidst escalating disputes between the Kikuyu and Maasai tribes. As the land conflict intensifies, so too does the scrutiny on their relationship, testing their resolve and the fragile peace that holds their communities together. This chapter examines the challenges they face, from external pressures to internal doubts, painting a vivid picture of love caught in the crossfire of tradition and change. Forbidden beginnings. In the opening chapter, we witness the unexpected spark of romance between Nia, a spirited Kikuyu woman, and Lekan, a brave Maasai warrior whose paths crossed under unlikely circumstances. Despite the long-standing rivalries between their tribes, their connection was undeniable, leading them to pursue a relationship in secret. Their initial meetings were filled with hope and dreams of a unified future. However, the revelation of their romance to their respective tribes brought disapproval and warnings, setting the stage for the trials they would face. Their story is a testament to the courage it takes to defy norms and the strength required to maintain love in a world divided by historical conflicts. The land dispute between the Kikuyu and Maasai tribes has not just worsened, it's on the brink of erupting into full-scale conflict. Both tribes are fervently preparing for what seems an inevitable confrontation. Young warriors are sharpened by the legacy of their ancestors, eager to defend their heritage, while older members fortify defenses, fearing for the survival of their way of life. The atmosphere is thick with anticipation and dread as each tribe views the other with suspicion and hostility, worried that any small spark could ignite a devastating conflict. Community leaders are deeply engaged in strategic discussions, pondering the possible outcomes of the dispute. The meetings are intense, filled with the urgent voices of those who remember past conflicts and the sobering costs involved. As they prepare for the worst, there's a palpable sense of desperation to find a peaceful solution, but the path to peace seems increasingly obscured by the growing animosity. The land at the center of the dispute, rich in resources and history, stands silently, bearing witness to the rising tensions that threaten to tear these communities apart. One chilly evening, the tribal elders gather, their faces etched with concern. They call Nia and Lekan to speak with them separately, their tone grave and their message clear: the young lovers must end their relationship to prevent further escalation of the tribal tensions. The elders emphasize the dangers of their forbidden love, not just to themselves but to the entire community. They speak of ancient customs and the delicate balance of peace that has been maintained through careful adherence to tribal laws and boundaries. For Nia and Lekan, the warnings are a harsh reminder of the realities they face. Each meeting leaves them deeply troubled, wrestling with their emotions in the quiet solitude that follows. The choice they face is heart-wrenching: continue their relationship and risk becoming the catalyst for a tribal war, or part ways and preserve the fragile peace. It's a daunting decision, where the stakes are incredibly high, not just for their personal happiness but for the well-being of their entire communities. Their love, once a source of joy, has become a burden heavy with potential consequences. As dawn breaks over the Kikuyu village, a new complication arises in the form of a wealthy and influential Kikuyu suitor who declares his intentions to marry Nia. This suitor, supported by several powerful elders, is seen as a strategic match that would strengthen the tribe's position within the region. His proposal is not just a personal interest, it's a calculated move endorsed by those who see it as a way to enhance the tribe's stability and influence. Nia finds herself under immense pressure. Her heart is with Lekan, but the political and social expectations to accept the suitor are overwhelming. This new suitor is persistent, his intentions clear and supported by persuasive arguments about duty and loyalty to the tribe. Nia struggles internally, her emotions torn between her love for Lekan and her obligations to her tribe. The situation underscores the complex interplay between personal desires and societal expectations, making her choice all the more difficult and consequential. Lekan, on the other hand, confronts his own set of challenges. His ongoing relationship with Nia has not gone unnoticed within his tribe, sparking a wave of criticism and distrust among his people. Some question his motives, wondering if his actions betray a lack of loyalty to the Maasai. Others see his relationship with the Kikuyu as a direct threat to the tribe's safety and traditions. The tension within his community is palpable, with heated debates about his intentions and his future as a Maasai warrior. Despite the mounting pressure, Lekan stands firm. He addresses his tribe with confidence, explaining his belief that his relationship with Nia could serve as a bridge between the tribes, fostering peace and understanding. His arguments are passionate, rooted in a vision of a more unified future. However, skepticism remains among many of his peers. They challenge his views, creating a tense atmosphere where Lekan must continually defend his choices and his character. This ongoing struggle is not just about his personal life but a broader conflict between traditional tribal values and the possibilities of change and growth through new alliances. Under the cover of darkness, away from the prying eyes of their tribes, Nia and Lekan meet at a secluded spot along the border that divides their lands. This clandestine meeting is charged with determination and a shared vision. Here, they forge a pact, a promise to themselves and to their people that they will demonstrate the possibility of unity between the Kikuyu and Maasai. Their plan is to initiate a project that would involve the younger members of both tribes, hoping to cultivate a sense of camaraderie and cooperation through shared goals and mutual respect. The pact is a bold step, laden with risks and the potential for great reward. They discuss strategies and outline the steps needed to bring their vision to life, knowing that success could significantly alter the prevailing attitudes of their tribes towards peace. Each word spoken during this meeting reinforces their commitment, not just to their cause but to each other. This secret agreement becomes their beacon of hope, a symbol of what might be achieved through the power of unity and the courage to defy long-standing divisions. The project takes shape on a shared plot of land, midway between the two villages. Here, the young Kikuyu and Maasai come together, initially cautious but curious about each other. The early days are filled with shared tasks, tilling the soil, planting seeds, and constructing fences. As they work side by side, barriers begin to break down. Stories and jokes are exchanged, and laughter becomes common. This interaction fosters a budding respect among the group, who start to see each other not as enemies but as individuals with similar hopes and dreams. This joint effort becomes a microcosm of the potential for peace. The participants learn about each other's cultures and traditions, finding common ground in their daily interactions. The project, though small, shows signs of what could be a transformative force within their communities. As friendships form and perspectives change, there's a growing belief among the young people involved that this cooperation could be the key to resolving the larger conflicts that have plagued their tribes for generations. The positive progress, however, is not without its detractors. One night, the spirit of collaboration is violently disrupted when unknown assailants sabotage the project. Crops are uprooted, equipment is broken, and the physical manifestation of weeks of cooperative effort is left in shambles. This act of destruction sends a ripple of shock and dismay through both tribes, reigniting old fears and suspicions. Accusations begin to fly, and the fragile trust that had been building is severely tested. The sabotage acts as a painful reminder of the deep-seated prejudices and hatred that still exist among some members of both communities. For Nia and Lekan, the destruction is not just a setback but a personal attack on their vision and efforts. They find themselves facing the harsh reality that their dream of unity is vulnerable, subject to the whims of those who wish to maintain division and hostility. The task of rebuilding not just the project but the trust that has been lost seems daunting, and they must decide whether to forge ahead or succumb to the challenges that threaten their hopes for peace. Amidst the wreckage of their collaborative project, Nia and Lekan meet to discuss the future. The devastation around them serves as a stark symbol of the challenges they face. The emotional toll is heavy, as they both consider the possibility that their relationship might be causing more harm than good. The thought of parting ways becomes a painful consideration. They wonder if their separation might prevent further violence and preserve the fragile peace that still exists. This moment of heartbreak is a crucible for their relationship. The choice before them is agonizing: continue their love and possibly provoke more hostility, or end their relationship to protect their communities. The burden of this decision weighs heavily on them as they grapple with their responsibilities to their tribes and their commitment to each other. The realization that their dream could potentially lead to more conflict forces them to reconsider everything, questioning whether their love can truly withstand the pressures of tribal animosity. After days of reflection and deep conversations, Nia and Lekan come to a profound realization. Despite the challenges and setbacks, their love for each other remains unshaken. They resolve to continue their relationship, strengthened by a renewed commitment to their cause. This reaffirmation of love is a powerful testament to their belief that unity and peace are worth fighting for, despite the obstacles. Re-energized by their decision, they set out to rebuild not just their project but also the trust and cooperation that were damaged. They recognize that their journey will be difficult, filled with opposition and setbacks, but they are determined to prove that love and collaboration can prevail over hatred and division. Their renewed commitment serves as a rallying cry for those in their tribes who believe in the possibility of peace, inspiring others to join their cause and work towards a more harmonious future. With a newfound sense of purpose, Nia and Lekan begin meticulously planning their next steps. They envision a marriage alliance between them, not just as a personal union but as a symbol of the potential unity between their tribes. This proposal, they hope, will serve as a powerful example of what can be achieved through love and cooperation. They carefully consider every aspect of this plan, preparing to address potential objections and emphasizing the benefits of their union. They arrange to present their proposal at a major gathering, inviting leaders and influential members from both tribes. The meeting is planned as a grand event, aimed at showcasing the strength and sincerity of their commitment to each other and their vision for peace. This proposal is more than just a plea for acceptance, it's a strategic and heartfelt effort to change the narrative of their communities, proposing a new path forward that is built on the foundations of mutual respect, love, and unity. As the second video concludes, Nia and Lekan find themselves at a crucial turning point. Their efforts to foster peace through a shared venture have been met with both hope and destruction, symbolizing the volatile nature of their quest. Despite the sabotage that threatened to dismantle everything they had built, their reaffirmation of love and commitment becomes a beacon of resilience. They emerge from the trials of this chapter not defeated but more determined, ready to face the ongoing challenges. Their story is a poignant reminder that the path to harmony is often fraught with obstacles, but perseverance and unity can pave the way for change. Looking forward, Nia and Lekan's plan to propose a marriage alliance as a symbol of peace between their tribes promises to be a bold stride towards mending age-old rifts. This proposal, set to be unveiled in the next video, holds the potential not only to unite their hearts but also to bridge the deep divides between their communities. As arising conflicts ends, viewers are left anticipating how this daring plan will be received by the elders and tribe members, and whether love can truly triumph over entrenched tribal animosities.